Internet glitch again. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That is, man, that's frustrating. The Toga dogs pulled the plugs. Sorry about that. So I don't know how much you heard there, but I was just promoting the Bush League. The Bush League backcountry fly-in. So, yeah, go check it out. There's always room for one more hooligan. I'm not sure what's going on, but our internet has been less than reliable the last month or so. I'm not sure. And we're getting into some more populated area here, you guys. So let me see. I am like this potentially could be the Mount Pleasant area. And that would put the town of Norvelt over here, potentially. Again, kind of hard to... Oh, we got Arnold Palmer Regional up here. Arnie Palmy. I think it'll be a little bit out of view. So hopefully I'm back. I don't know if I am. Awesome if not. Hopefully I'll come back soon. Thank you if you're coming back. And I no longer have Pittsburgh Approach though, so alright. But anyway, the good news here is if we're there, we're like within 40 miles here, roughly, of our destination. And we've got 52 minutes to get there, so I think we've got half a chance. 30 seconds or so, yeah, just enough time. So it breaks up my stream into like 3 parts when I upload it to YouTube. That's okay. The departure phase, the cruise phase, the approach phase, right? Morrison, thanks for coming back. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's happened, but we've had some trouble staying connected today. That's the second one of those we've had, so I'm not sure. And I have a new router and a new modem. So I know I mean, I'd be really surprised if one of those are failing. But I don't know. So coming up here, and it might be this area right here. This is where that big I-70, I-76 interchange is, and the boys in the book, they kind of stayed to the right on this. I think at this point in time they were down really low, following the turnpike, following the highway, but they were still having trouble because of all the low clouds and wind and turbulence. I could definitely see how you'd get a little turned around with all these roads, all these trees and all that stuff. It's tough to navigate. We should, though, if we stay along the right pathway, which I'm thinking our guy is the one that's kind of heading out here to the left. We should stay outside the Pittsburgh Charlie. No, Pittsburgh Bravo. Pittsburgh Bravo. Sorry. Yeah, it's a Bravo, isn't it? If we do skim the outer ring, though, we're below 4,000. So regardless of it, we're going to be out of the going to be outside the airspace. But let's go ahead and just steer clear regardless. You got a family member that built lots of Cubs and various GA planes into shop after retiring from the Air Force. Oh man, that'd be an awesome retirement plan. Dang, that's cool. Yeah, this is definitely the spot where the I-76 splits off. It's coming up here. I think this is it coming up from the south. It just keeps going northbound, and those guys, they headed that way and on accident. Didn't realize until it was until they picked up the Ohio River that they actually ended up a little bit north of course. He sold them and lived till his 90s working on those planes. Yeah, you know, dude, that's the older I get, the more I understand that's the secret to longevity is having something to do, having a project. That would be a really worthwhile project to have. Alright, so at this juncture here, 32 miles. So just probably, you know, not quite a half an hour, maybe a little less. The clock on the wall shows 4:14, so we should be on the ground. Chocks on, tie downs, everything by 4:45. And I'm telling you what, I love it when a plan comes together. I would say we have plenty of fuel left. If we would have went up towards Pittsburgh, it would have been fun to kind of see what the stacks look like in the sim, but that would have definitely been at least a 30-minute excursion. That probably would have been, that's the deal breaker basically for us. Okay, so we're going to stay on. So that one goes north. This one goes... Oh, no. This is our one right here, guys. This is our boy right here. The westbound, and actually turns a little southbound. Speaking of plans, you're planning on fueling this pilot with coffee. It's only 12:13 this evening. What's my plan for fuel? I hope I have enough fuel here. Yeah, I think the bobber is looking pretty good. I think I've got 30 minutes of fuel left. But if you wanted to, it looks like we are, if you wanted to hop in and just get some Cub time, it looks like you could hit like Rost Raver, Kilo Foxtrot Whiskey Quebec. That would get you in the neighborhood. We just made this turn right here, Eric, so you just felt like a little 20 minutes of buzzing around. But yeah, just eyeballing it, I would say that looks to me like about 43 minutes worth of fuel. You're gonna and there's your one beaver joke for the stream. Oh, I see. I thought maybe you were gonna land and switch aircraft. So I understand. I understand completely. You're just looking out for me, which I like. Now we're doing good. We're doing good, I think. If not, I've been looking for an excuse to land on the turnpike anyway. What I haven't done at all today is volanta stock. It's kind of hard to volanta stock when you're hand flying, because you worry as soon as you look away that the plane's going to do this. Gawking around at my sectional here, guys. Morrison, yeah, Morrison. I think you're right. It was up over 1,000 feet for sure here, and yeah, we're gonna plan about 2,000, and wow, yes, indeed, three miles. Yep, southwest of Washington. That's right. All right, so I'm kind of just flying the river here. But it gets a little jumbled in here, and it's kind of hard for me to even see the turnpike on the sectional. But I do see this river. You know, I listen to that a lot, Morrison. In fact, I've often thought about having it like for times like this when there's no ATC, but I didn't know if there'd be any kind of a copyright deal. So I've also been thinking a little bit about there's that app called Say Intentions, and it's an AI ATC, and that would be kind of a fun one to have right now as well, although I'm kind of holding off just because it is a pricey son of a gun. It's a subscription deal, and it's like $100 or plus a year, and I don't know. So anyway, but yes, I do like to listen to that live ATC. All right, so our turnpike turned a little bit to the north here, and I'm just kind of staying on about I wanted to actually be on about a 280 course here. Nope. 280. Starflies.
Starflies.
You're going to be disappointed with me, Starflies. You're going to be disappointed with me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Ah, yes. Welcome in, Starflies. Oh, you cut me deep. Cut me deep right there, Starflies. Welcome in. Happy Thursday, my friend. All right, we're on the hunt here, guys. We are within probably our last 20 or so miles as we're passing over the river here. I think this is the lower part of the Ohio River, and I think this is the town of Monison. And so I think we're pretty well right on the money here. All I'm waiting for is for us to re-intercept our Pennsylvania Turnpike here, so we can make ourselves all the way into Washington County. Guys, go give Starflies a follow. She's a great streamer, but I want you to go give her a follow just so you can give her a hard time every time she comes online about something. Alright. What do we have here? Is this... I do not know what this airport is here. There you go, Morrison. Thank you. Now, Morrison, you're going to really enjoy watching her content. And, yeah, real life pilot. Fellow bush hooligan. Just all around good egg. Could this potentially be Rost River? If I can do a little what do we got here? 2280 on the CTAF. Let's As long as we went to the trouble to install this baby, we might as well use it. I'm not going to worry about monitoring Pittsburgh approach because it's not there anymore. Ross River traffic. Red Cub 11816. I'll be transitioning the area east to west at 3,000 feet. And we're going to make a low pass for the westbound runway, Ross River. I think this might be, yeah, Ross River. So we should see, well, no, it's not, because we should see one of the interstates cutting right in front of us, so, or right behind it. I don't suppose it has any kind of markings on it. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. Ross River traffic. Cub is going to just transition at 2,500 east to west, Ross River. We'll get down just low enough that we can be in the pattern and mess people up. Because we're all about safety. Yeah, okay, so I think based on the bend of the river, I think this is Ross River. So I think we're right on track. We just hold this heading here at about 250, 260-ish, I guess. And for about another 20 miles, we should be there. We should be there. And, yep, we're on track to make dinner as well. So that's awesome. That's the win-win. Starflies, I'm assuming that you have this aircraft already. Because I thought I saw you flying it on the release day. Okay, yep, there's our divided highway. So oh, you've got the one that came out a few years ago. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there's some good ones that have already been released, but yeah, this one here is decent. I know you're just saving up for the 777. I mean, come on, you don't have to pretend. You don't have to pretend. You're among friends. I'm thinking about maybe changing my stream to include the tag like non-777 owners support group or something like that. It's Boeing, we ain't going. Yeah. You say that with your typing, but your tone tells a different story, young lady. I got to figure out. Again, we should have. If I continue on this track here, I'm going a little bit farther south just because I want to make sure I intercept. I think this is our turnpike right here. I got to pick that baby up because it goes right past Washington County. Washington County, by the way, reporting. Winds 320 at 9. Good visibility, a little bit of haze. So landing westbound, it looks like. They got a runway 27, that should work. And it'll be a left-hand pattern. Alright, so there you go. think I've got our turnpike once again. Loving it, loving it. Pittsburgh to our north. Ohio River doing its thing. We may just make it. I would say, based on my 4.3 hours of flying time in this plane, that we have exactly 32 minutes of fuel. So it's a science. Oh, look at this little span coming up. I don't know if that's like a real bridge or something, but it kind of looks cool. I think these little waterways here are just shy of the airport as well. Interesting. It can't be that far. Not yet. Not yet. I think that we're kind of getting close to Bentonville. This town here, I think, is called Charleroi. And yeah, so we've got a little ways to go. Yeah, but this is kind of a cool looking, like, sim glitch created bridge here. Let's go down and have a closer look. What's the VNE of a Piper Cub, by the way? Hope it's not 90, because we're doing 95. 120, all right, we're gold. How the heck did they get it to 120? They have to have 2,500. Well, I actually do have. I've been running it pretty. Hard here, but. I don't know. Can anybody confirm? Is this a real bridge in real life? Yeah, I've been checking. My temps are not bad though. My oil temps aren't too bad. A little on the high side, but they kind of always are. This feels to me like it's a sim created bridge, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, because they're all along here, so I'm kind of feeling like, maybe one of those. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. I've never been to this part of Ohio before, or sorry, Pennsylvania before, so. All right, let's let her settle back down here. And at 2,000 feet, we're kind of already at pattern altitude, so let's not descend any further. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what that is, Morrison. It's just kind of a scenery glitch, and then the AI has made a bridge, which is cool. I mean, in its own regard, as I can remember. But yeah, there's not going to be this many bridges back to back to back to back. I don't think. I could be wrong, though. But I can remember the day when the sim didn't automatically make bridges like that, and just your road just was a ribbon going up and down all over the place. All right, guys, we're going to see here in just a little bit. We're going to see a little three-way intersection, a little three-way interchange, and that'll be the town of Washington, and then just to the south of that interchange will be our field. So your first flight sim was Acrostar on the Commodore 64. Yeah, I think I had one. I don't want to be turning north here. Let's what in the name of the Pennsylvania Turnpike's going on here? Where are we at? What's the... I had one for the Apple computer that was like a military combat sim. Are we there already? We're not really in a big town like that. No, we're just out of the Mississippi here. So what are we? Oh, this does. I guess this goes north a little while. Kind of chases the. Oh no, it doesn't. No, we're not following the right roadway here. I think this is maybe our boy. We do need to stay west. Here's the road that's turning north is this guy right here, and it's following the river. We want to continue about a 280 heading, and we'll pick up our turnpike again. Oh no, sim freeze! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Oh, this is bad. This is a big one. Okay, whew. Thank you, Lord. Wow. That would have been bad. 3 hours and 11 minutes of flying. And to get within about 15 minutes of where you're supposed to be, wouldn't that be just be the way it goes? Alright, so let's get back on our course here. And we'll look for the old 76 to come back in. My dog is yipping like he needs to go outside and water the flowers, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that is a reminder of the good old days right there. But yeah, I had it was a military. Gotta remember what it was, but my favorite flight sim was actually, I had this Star Wars game, and man, I played the heck out of that Star Wars game. Alright, kind of feel like I'm seeing the turnpike over there. If I hold this heading, it should come up and should come up to greet us. Maybe I'll turn just a little bit more westbound. FSX OOM, out of memory. Yep, that was I loved FSX, but that was the reason why I switched to P3D back in the day. Was just because of that, man. There was so like you could not, like 2 hours was the max, and you were almost guaranteed an out-of-memory error. Almost guaranteed. Yeah, it did. The thing that killed me in P3D was just how expensive everything was. I mean, I realized pretty soon after upgrading from FSX that I needed to also, do more than just buy updated software. I needed more RAM, I needed a better processor, the whole works, graphics card, which I did eventually get, but it took a while. Yeah, yep, Eric, you could, and there were a lot of planes that like they advertised autosave and all that crap, and none of them worked right. It looks like a little bush strip right there, doesn't it? That's kind of cool. Okay, this I think is my turnpike here, so I'm gonna follow it to Washington, and then once we hit Washington, we just need to kind of, I'm gonna probably just slide over to the south side of it, and off of this side I'll hopefully see the town, and off of this side we'll locate the airfield. Oh. Boss lady is texting me here. If I'm not in trouble. Sorry. Don't text and fly. This is just in regards to the upcoming festivities tonight. We've got to be within probably about 5 miles or so, even though I don't see the field. Kind of hate to make a radio call if I'm a little farther out than I think I am, although at this point in time, I don't know if anybody is even on the ground. CTAF is 22975. Switcheroo. Kind of losing track of where I'm at here. This looks promising. What do you think, guys? I thought I saw a flash of beacon out there, but no, now that I zoom in a little bit with the downwind sim binoculars, I don't think it is. Okay. Sorry, I gotta stay focused, you guys. You've stayed with me long enough. I gotta finish this flight. Bixie, hey man, only 2 internet disconnects, buddy. And yeah, it's not like me to do a 3-hour plane flight, a 3-hour flight in the same aircraft. But you know what? I'm doing it for the people. We're gonna do some magic for the people. We are close. We are darn close. Okay, so I'm looking to see where this turnpike turns north. I'm going to just stay on this track here. I was wondering if you were going to bring that up, Brett. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah, we're just going to stay right on this track. Should take us right to it. We've got to be within, got to be inside 10 miles by now, right? The destination is being airborne. That's right. The critical thing here is it's 4:42 local time, and I have to be done and showered and ready to go by 5 o'clock. So I've got, you know, a good 17 minutes. I should be okay. It's kind of like in the story, the guys are racing the storm. I'm racing the date.
Welcome to Pop Culture.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Pembroke, Ontario, welcome. Yeah, the fuel is, well, I would say we're fuel critical at this point. I would say that would be accurate. I'm going to do what I should have done about a half an hour ago. Let's just pull back a little bit here, and we've got, we have enough altitude. We have options now. We've got some cleared fields and things of that nature. Yep, Brett, we're on the same. I'm looking all over. We got all kinds of. We got nothing but options, buddy. Nothing but options. Whoops, I'm going to have to add a little power in because we're starting to sink. Yeah, we'll stay south of the city here and we should be good. Should be good. I'm not good at judging distances on Sky Vector, but I gotta say we're within 5 miles of the field. Coming in low and undetected. Yeah, the plane doesn't go. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It goes from like 70 to 65. So if I've got, airspeed of 70, it means I'm probably doing about 30 across the ground right now, but that's okay too. Yeah, I have dropped a little too low there, Starflies, no doubt about that. But those would be my spots. I'm trying to climb. Hello, Red Dog. I'm flying unsafely, Jet. Okay, I see this lake. Yeah, baby. All right. Washington County traffic. Red Cub 11816 is about 3 miles west of the field at 2,400. We're going to enter left-hand pattern, runway 29er, Washington County. Shoot, 27. Sorry. Correction, 27. Western type of east. Alright, so here we go, guys. I think, you know what I'm going to do is this. We're going to cheat this just a little bit. I'm going to try to grab the left base. Yeah, not straight in. Now, Washington County traffic. Super Cub 816 is, we're going to be straight in 27, Washington County. Yeah, I got to get myself down. I get myself in the shower. This is Get-there-itis. This is date night-itis. We're going to be that guy. Looks like I'm hanging a left when I get down there. Yep, I got 13 minutes. This can still work, you guys. This can still work. A little bit of a right to left, just like my driver. I'm pretty high. Did you scare him off, Cody? Give him the what for, buddy? This will be a floater, but that's okay. Actually, it could stand to land down the runway just a little bit, couldn't I? Ooh. Gonna have to have the Hank the steerman man check my check my gear. Alright, there's the tail finally down. Finally down. And I'm assuming we go. Yeah, there's nothing over there. We're gonna go over there. Welcome to Washington County, everybody. Washington County traffic. Cub 816 is clear of 27, Washington County. Is our rental car over there? Or is it, can we borrow one of the crew cars? Yeah, unfortunately, this is another default airport that's lacking in some basic amenities, but yeah, you know what? That's all right. It's all right. It's a beautiful area. It was a fun flight. And I'm glad you guys came along. Yeah, 0.7 Gs. Oh my gosh. It was at least that. I would say the second bounce might have been 0.7. Let's take a look. Did not fly from Bedford County to... What did I flew from November 9-4, which doesn't have an... So how about Kilo November 9-4? Is that Carlisle? Yep. To... Kilo Alpha Fox Juliet, Washington County. We're going to end this flight and we're going to take a look. Well, I got a little bit. Oh, this is where we had to take a break. Review. How did we do? Statistics. We did so well. We landed so nicely that it didn't even record. It was that good. I'm guessing that it probably had a little bit of an issue with my flight connecting and disconnecting, unfortunately. So that's a bummer. But if I do get a number on it, I will let you know. It was a clunker for sure. Oh, 0.7 gallons. I got you. I got you. Let's look. Let's look. 1.7. Take that, Norway. Alright. We better not get too cocky. Mags off. Fuel off. Light off. And what is left here? Engine condition 100%. Yeah, baby, that sucker. Baby, that's almost VFR reserves. Yeah, yeah. which is interesting because as I look at this, I easily see 1.83 gallons left, not 1.5. So I love that little dipstick. All right. I have to cut the outro short, so I'm going to do that right now so I can go get ready for my little surprise party. Thank you very much for coming in, everyone. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was a little earlier, I know, than normal, so thank you for sliding in. Appreciate the follow from Pembroke, Ontario, from Kiwi Power, from Morrison 1963, from J Rose, and from Nige B. And then also thank you, Good Fixins, for the 35-month re-ascription. Yeah, thanks, guys. It was just a blast to hang out with you. My next stream is Saturday, so I will let you know. It's going to be kind of the normal 1 p.m. my time, which is 1900 Zulu. I have no idea where I'm flying yet, so I'll try to let you know as soon as possible. But Iowa Scotsman, thank you as well. Have a good night yourself, guys. Can't wait to fly with you again. Sorry for the short outro, but enjoy your upcoming Friday, guys. Take care, everyone. God bless.